Sauropoda is an infraorder of dinosaurs that were known for their large size, long necks, and tails. Notable species in this group include Diplodocus, Titanosaurs, Argentinosaurs, and others which weighed between 50 and 80 tons. Dinosaurs were known for their immense size and once inhabited the Earth. Following their extinction, mammals began to evolve, and some species also grew to be quite large. For instance, there was a colossal, herbivorous creature called Paraceratherium. The prehistoric elephant Paleoloxodon namadicus, and in the oceans, we are familiar with the massive shark, Megalodon. The existence of fossils from these ancient animals is evidence of the fact that the Earth was once home to various giant creatures. Why did this happen? Before the dinosaurs era, there were no land animals as large as African elephants, and no animals larger than blue whales. However, some large animals existed in the past that we can compare to those that exist today. During the Paleozoic era, the oceans were dominated by large animals. This period lasted from around 541 to 250 million years ago, and was also a time when giant insects were abundant on Earth. In the Paleozoic era, some examples of large animals lived during the Ordovician period, such as giant cephalopods that could reach sizes of up to 2 meters. Dunkleosteus, the first super-predator vertebrate on Earth, lived during the age of fish in the Devonian period and was larger than the current white shark. Additionally, there were giant arthropods, such as Jaekelopterus, measuring over 2 meters, which lived in the early Devonian period. During the Carboniferous period, which was about 300 million years ago and part of the Paleozoic era, various giant insects and arthropods inhabited the Earth. The most well-known examples include the giant cockroach Rochoid and the legendary dragonfly Meganeura, which was the size of a bird. There was also a large millipede measuring almost 3 meters in length, called Arthropleura. The oceans were ruled by large animals during the Paleozoic era, and giant insects roamed the Earth. However, land animals did not reach their peak size until the Mesozoic era, when dinosaurs took over. This era is split into 3 periods: Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. Dinosaurs were not as massive during the Triassic period, which lasted from 250 to 200 million years ago. The largest dinosaur from this time was Plateosaurus, which weighed between 600 and 4,000 kilograms and measured 5 to 10 meters in length. This made it a bit lighter than an adult male African elephant. Moving on to the next period, the Jurassic period, approximately 200 to 150 million years ago, the Earth's climate became more humid, and lush rainforests began to replace deserts. Sauropod dinosaurs emerged during this period, including Brachiosaurs and Diplodocus, which could weigh up to 30 tons, followed by other large sauropod dinosaurs. During the final period of the dinosaurs, the Cretaceous, which occurred approximately 145 to 66 million years ago, sauropod dinosaurs remained the largest animals on land. Several sauropod dinosaurs, including Dreadnoughtus, Patagodoton, and Argentinosaurs, grew even bigger and could weigh over 50 tons. In the Cretaceous period, a crocodile relative that was up to 9 meters long appeared, and the pterosaur, a flying reptile, achieved its maximum size with a wingspan of up to 12 meters. This pterosaur was named Quetzalcoatlus. After the mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs and marked the end of the Mesozoic era, the Earth entered the Cenozoic era, which began approximately 65 million years ago and continues to this day. During this era, mammals began to take over, and some of them grew to be very large. For example, in the late Oligocene to early Miocene, Paraceratherium grew up to 5 meters tall, becoming one of the largest land mammals ever. Giant ground sloths also roamed during the Cenozoic era, and the giant elephant species Paleoloxodon pneumaticus lived during the Pleistocene period. In what is now China, a large ape named Gigantopithecus lived, feeding on plants. In the waters, the legendary Megalodon lived during the early Miocene to late Pliocene period. From the reptile side, Titanoboa and several other reptile species were larger than their current relatives. Since the era of giant insects, followed by the era of dinosaurs, until the era of large mammals, various giant animals have lived on our planet. However, why did these prehistoric animals grow to be so large? It's still a mystery how prehistoric animals grew to such enormous sizes. Even with many discussions and theories, there is no conclusive evidence. The challenge is identifying them with limited fossil records. One theory is that the higher oxygen levels in the atmosphere during the Carboniferous period forced insects to grow to enormous sizes. Other conditions like landmass size, food availability, and climate also played a significant role in the evolution of giant creatures. For example, animals grew large to avoid becoming prey or to better adapt to their prey. Climate also had a significant impact on animal size. For example, animals living in cold climates often evolved to have larger sizes. Physiology is another factor that contributed to the growth of ancient giant creatures. Some animals had lightweight yet strong bones, allowing them to grow large. Then there's Cope's rule, stating that species tend to evolve to larger sizes over time. Yet, the reasons behind large body size are highly complex. Each species has unique factors contributing to their large size. Some theories may apply to specific species, but not others, or unknown factors may play a role. It's important to note that throughout different eras, large and small animals coexisted. However, prehistoric giant animals receive more attention, and their fossils are more easily found than smaller ones. Moreover, not all these ancient giants lived simultaneously. Some lived in different periods, with large animals appearing sequentially. Yet, why did many of these ancient giant animals disappear? Many large animals that once existed are no longer here. Some disappeared because they couldn't adapt to new conditions or lost in competition with other animals. This phenomenon is known as natural selection. Dinosaurs and their contemporaries experienced mass extinction, wiping out about 75% of Earth's animals. Large animals found it particularly challenging to survive. After this event, the Earth recovered and new animals filled the empty spaces. During the Ice Age, humans began to spread across different continents, and large mammals thrived. There are various types of creatures classified as megafauna, and this classification varies across each continent. For instance, the Australian Pleistocene megafauna comprised the enormous Diprotodon, resembling a giant wombat, and the massive Megalania goanna. In Europe, notable examples included mammoths, cave lions, cave bears, woolly rhinoceros, gigantic deer, and saber-toothed cats. However, numerous of these creatures vanished during the Quaternary extinction. happening approximately 50,000 to 10,000 years ago, leading to a reduction in biodiversity. The exact causes of this extinction are still debated. The most popular theory suggests climate change, occurring as the Ice Age ended, with rising temperatures, changes in vegetation, rising sea levels, and altered weather patterns. Nevertheless, this theory remains contentious. Another theory involves human activity, particularly overhunting. Yet, once again, this is only a theory. Areas that are tropical or subtropical have seen less drastic climatic change. The most notable of these changes was converting a sizable portion of North Africa into the largest desert on the planet. Africa and tropical and subtropical Asia both avoided catastrophic faunal extinction, allowing some of the continent's megafauna to survive to the modern day. That is why Africa has become home to a variety of fauna. Although we know about large prehistoric animals, we still have large animals in our time. Elephants, rhinoceroses, and hippos are still considered large animals. In the oceans, there are giant squids and some cetacean species with enormous sizes. The blue whale is the largest animal ever known to exist, even surpassing dinosaurs, and it is still living today. No other creature, including the largest dinosaurs, matches the sheer size of a blue whale. If you enjoyed today's content and would like to support the continued growth of this channel, consider showing your support through the Super Thanks feature. For additional insights or to contribute to the discussion, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. That's all for this video. Thank you.